Hey everyone, I haven't done this style of video in a while, so I figured I would do it. It's relatively easy to do, a little less production needed, and I just really wanted to talk directly to my audience tonight. Definitely am picking up a lot of new subscribers lately. Let's see, what am I up to? I think I have about almost 700,000 views on my channel now, or overall page views, channel views 31,000. Let's see, I have 1,372 subscribers. I guess I still have a fairly loyal community. It's kind of split between knife people, mainly knife people, still in photography people. A lot of my comments lately have been really photography oriented. My top videos, or at least, are still photography oriented. Starting to branch into doing some tech things as well, because it's kind of just what I'm into. Channel. It's basically what it is: knives, tech, stereo stuff, girls, photography rather. I like model portrait photography. So anyways, that's just my quick update. I appreciate all the viewers, the new subscribers. Welcome. There'll be more videos coming out soon. I always say that but never do, right? Now there will. Just wanted to follow up with some videos that I've done. Not videos, some comments. I like to do kind of my Twitter style random comment off my channel page every now and again, just to see what people say. And I guess I did do a short video on this one topic, but tonight I tried to record the same video 3 times. It kept crashing on me, so finally I gave up, and I'm going to do this, and we'll try it again some other time. But I think one of my comments recently was, if I were to choose a knife, the best knife of 2011, what do you think it would be? I didn't get too many comments on that response, but I forget the person's name. I can look it up here. I think I can find it. Southern Knives 52. Got it exactly correct. Creative Outlet Hobbies 2010 Knife of the Year. Dun-dun-dun. Paramilitary 2. It's just a nice, high quality. You can watch the video. I'll get into it again here. It's just a good knife, and the cool thing this year was that even though it's over $100 for this knife, which is a lot of money to a lot of people, it could have been priced a whole lot higher, and they didn't, and I appreciate that, along with a lot of my viewers, I'm sure. So I have a couple copies of this knife already, and you can tell that I'm using this one a lot, and it's just fine. It's amazingly sharp. So 2010 Knife of the Year, and that's comparing it to a lot. I have some very low quality ones, or inexpensive and low quality ones, and very high quality, very expensive ones as well. This is Sebenza. Not necessarily saying it's, actually I am. For 2010 it's better than the Sebenza. The Sebenza has, it has better materials. It's extremely, you can go watch the videos, right? It's a great knife in itself. It's S30V, all titanium, high quality, highest quality out there. But for the bang for your buck, and just for freaking using a knife, the paramilitary, the Sebenza is just, can be a little bit heavy, a little bit awkward to carry, and the thumb studs, to me, kind of suck on it. That's my #1 complaint with the knife. They're not comfortable, and there's only, on this version of it, there's only one on one side, which ultimately is not too big of a deal. But paramilitary, man, you can use whatever method you can use, both hands. Anyway, you get the picture. Great knife. Let's move on. What's the next topic? I think I did a video a while back saying I'm going to snow country. What should I bring for some outdoor activities? So I did go on that trip, and what I brought was four-wheel drive, which I have anyways. It's kind of a fancy four-wheel drive. It's City Slicker four-wheel drive. Anyways, it is four-wheel drive, but it doesn't necessarily have snow tires on it. They're not slick tires, they're not racing tires, not the worst tires, but they're certainly not snow tires. They're kind of crossbreed hybrid off-road and normal everyday driving tires. So that actually did really good. What I didn't bring, which I should have brought, and not that I really needed, I only slipped a couple times, and it was kind of on purpose just to kind of test the snow and ice, but I should have had tire chains in my car, just because it did get really bad snow-wise. One of the nights I was in the area, it snowed literally 15 inches, and I was unburying my car the next morning, just a huge pile all around it. So what else did I bring? Most of the stuff I brought was more for my own entertainment and, you know, the fun nature of it, trying to figure out what I should bring, what I might use, what I might not use. What I brought is this fixed blade, the Rat, or the EC3, basically. I brought it along because it was new. Didn't use it for anything. Didn't even carry it outside. I didn't go hiking in the woods or anything like that. I just kind of played outside with the family in the deep snow, built snowmen and all that stuff. So I didn't need this. Brought it along, kept it inside in the backpack. Just, you know, it's one of my new things. So what the hell, I'll bring it along. I brought along the paramilitary, and that got some use, opening up chip bags, food bags, whatever. So some use there. And what else? I brought along basically just a little standard pocket knife, which, you know, in reality I could have just brought this and would have been fine. What got used? Well, the corkscrew, that's what really got used. Open up bottles of wine. The one knife that the wife likes opens up the wine. So, you know, the blade on it is fine. It does everything it needed to do. What else? I think I used the scissors a little bit. It really focuses most of the time all you really need. What I also brought was clothing gear-wise. I had an old, not too old, maybe a couple years old, REI set of hiking boots that were waterproof that I haven't worn for a while because they're a little bit, you know, when it's not wet and not snowing, the boots are a little bit heavy. But I brought them, and they were surprisingly good. They were waterproof. They were comfortable. They kept everything warm. So really happy that I brought those. So just some standard gray black REI hiking boots. What else? I also had, along with those boots, instead of maybe saying the name wrong, but Wigwam hiking socks. Are extra thick, really comfortable, warm socks, and I actually bought some of those for my wife, and she thought it was just the greatest thing ever. So that worked out really good for both of us. What else? I had a new, not REI, but North Face jacket. It's kind of a fleece jacket. It's the style that it's kind of a mountain style that it's fleece, but the fleece is really soft and kind of almost, you know, like a bear's coat. It's fleece is kind of fluffy on the outside, but it was black, and I used that underneath my winter coat, and that thing was awesome. Wear that thing all the time still. Of course, brought extra food and all that stuff, blankets in the car. The one thing that I was completely happy about, that what I brought was a shovel, kind of a not really a full military style, but a little bit bigger hand-styled shovel. And I figured, all right, if I'm coming back and I'm in the mountain, I get stuck on the road, might need this thing. But what happened with the 15 inches of snow dumping down overnight, the next day I had to leave and had all this snow in the car. The shovel was freaking awesome. I just shoveled all the snow around the car, and the car probably could have gone through it pretty easily, but it was enough to be where you would have to run into the snow, and with the little packing, there's no reason just to damage any part of the car, the bumper or whatever. I mean, I don't like scratches or anything like that on the car. So shovel, very awesome, very fortunate to bring that thing. What else? Brought my camera gear, bought my laptop and all that stuff, so that's just a given with me. Didn't do any knife videos or anything like that, though. So that's that. That's kind of the answer of that question. Mostly brought more than I needed, which I often do anyways, but you never know when you do need something. What else? Other than that, the latest knives I have purchased were the EC3 and the Zero Tolerance 0551 model. Both of those are pretty good. The Zero Tolerance is kind of formulating my new opinion on that. It's very nice. It is definitely a good alternative, lower cost alternative to a formal Hinderer knife like the XM18. But I'd also say that the 0551 model, given that it's just a different steel than what the later production would be, I'm not really considering it that special. It's not really it is a limited run in actuality, but the only thing, in my opinion, and I'm sure there's someone out there that knows a whole lot more about that knife than I do, it seems as though the only thing that's different about it is the steel. And does steel type justify uniqueness or a limited run, or justify having a higher value in your collection? I don't know. It might make the knife more costly and therefore have a higher value, but is it really a keeper? Is it a long-term keeper where you can't touch it? Is it a grail knife or like that? I don't know about that one. So is it really that special? That's what I'm trying to say. It's cool. It's still maybe growing on me a little bit. I'm getting tired here, so I think that's about all. Well, I guess the one other thing, I may do some upcoming videos on some more tech things. May bore everyone to death, but I've been building my own NAS server lately. With my photography and my videos, I consume storage like nobody's business. My digital camera